All right, Tim. Well, we got Nana, the old white Jeep, back in here. Well, next weekend we're going to Indian Mountain it's a VIN class race. Dex and then we're going to go. They had something come up, so they weren't going to be able to make it, which we'll all be at ALP the weekend after. So that'd be a good time, but we just kind of going so we can shake the Jeep down, see how it does, get used to driving it a little bit, maybe get a little seat time before the ALP race, mainly while I'm going. Don't know if we're staying Saturday or not yet, or if we're staying for Saturday. Probably most likely be coming back Friday night and going down Friday morning, coming back Friday night. So it'll be a lot of driving that day, but be fun. But what reason I got it in the shop today is we have to change this fan out because we just rigged them on there last time we rode because of the other one going out. Redo some stuff with the switch because that switch has got water in it now and it's not wanting to work right, so we're gonna go to a push button. So redo all this wiring real quick, clean out the back of it and stuff. Might do something a little bit to the driver's seat. Do something to the driver's seat just because my head's in the cage. It's a little snug, and I don't like the seat sits off canter, and I don't know why. So I don't know if I'm gonna try to shorten that seat or if I'm gonna go to a racing seat. I really don't want to go to a racing seat, but I got to get lower somehow. And we're gonna figure out something under here for a top wrap bar. I just don't feel like dealing with that drive shaft problem anymore, and I think it'll help a lot. So we're gonna give it a whirl. And I'd like to put regular shackles back on it and lower the back down, because since we've done the springs, it's lifted it up a lot. But I don't know. These are the fans we're gonna put on it. They come off a Toyota Camry, dual fan setup. It's a little wider than the radiator, but it'll be all right. I think it'll pull plenty of air. It matches up with the mountain thing there pretty good. So I think that'll be fine. But yeah, we're just gonna once over everything, kind of get it all checked out, get these springs, well, not springs fixed up, but the shackles maybe worked on. Definitely get the top link bar, definitely top the link bar, and get the fans on and do some wiring, and then the other stuff we may tinker with, just because we also got to get this thing going. We're close to it, but we got to have this ready by the time we go to ALP. We got shock stuff put on it last night. We got the front drive shaft built for it. Where's that? Got a front drive shaft built for it. Back drive shaft built for it, but we had to order a yoke because we went, when we changed the gears, because it's got let me lie here, 513s in it. Yeah. So when we went to the 513s, we ordered the long pinion for the 10 1/4 instead of the short pinion, so we had to change the pinion because the splines are a little different there. The fuel tank and everything's mounted in it, which we've had it running already. Not driving under its own power, but it's running. We got four-wheel drive shifter, bolt the seats down, little stuff like that. We're gonna change up, do some stuff on the springs, lift it a little more, get the back up just a touch more. We got to cut these fenders out somewhere. We ain't really decided where we're gonna cut them yet, or how we're going to. We're gonna get that back lifted up first, run some brake lines, get all them bled out, bolt the seat down, grind up that, do a little more weld on that. That's where I had to bring the top link bar up inside to get the geometry I wanted out of it. I brought the, well, I don't know if you can see up under here. Whoa. But you can see it hidden up in there, but I had to get up in the floorboard to get the heim, to get the separation I wanted on this side. So I built all that out and connected it all in, brought it off, and then put all this plate in it, it ties all around the unibody that way. We don't have to worry about that. Have to mount the 4-wheel drive shifter and console, just little stuff like that. It don't really lack much. Shouldn't take long to finish up, but you know how it goes. Shouldn't take long. And just get your radiator and stuff mounted. Just all the the last 10% that takes 90% of the time. So that one's close, and the white Jeep will be ready for AOP as long as we don't break nothing at Indian Mountain. So hopefully Indian Mountain goes good. We don't break a lot. We'll see. But I'm gonna get this rear end stuff jacked up and see how I'm gonna run this link bar. See where I'm gonna run it, what I'm gonna run it to, find something solid, da da da. You know how she goes. So, but all right, let me get this figured out, and let me jack up and kind of figure out the plan of it, and I'll pick y'all back up and we'll see what we got going. Alright guys and gals, well, I don't know how good you can see it in here, but we got that bracket on. We got to weld it out, put a little gusset on the inside of her. I'm sure y'all gonna say, well, it's ugly, hey, I'm going for it to work, not for it to look. Like you can see that one up there, she's crooked. But hey, do you think anything else? Anything else on this Jeep is straight? Probably not. But I took and welded that bracket to a piece of flat plate, and I tied it into my cage mount. Yeah, that was an afterthought, and it looks like crap, but I don't care. And then I bolted that plate to another 1/4 inch plate right there. And then I took it and I made that gusset from there. Up there it's welded on the front, and that square tubing kicks from there to up there on the cage. So I know that body stand, that was just something to sandwich over that frame. I didn't feel like cutting a hole out there. Good to hold it in spot for me to weld to. But with them gussets on it and stuff, I don't think it'll move much. If it does, well, lesson learned, I guess. But only person's time I'm wasting if it does is my time. So I have somewhere around here, well, you can see that bar there and that bar, they both got hinds on them. They're gonna become one, but I don't know the length yet, because I know I gotta sleeve it. So I don't have misalignment spacers, high misalignment spacers, so that I can put them in there. But when I got some in my truck, they're just not here at Jonathan's. When I get some high misalignment spacers, then I'll make it where I can sleeve over top of it, and I'll bolt it in. That way it's set perfect, and then burn her in. That way it can't be in, have no pressure there sitting still. I've seen people do wrap bars. My buddy's Jeep, actually, he had wrap bars when he bought it. It had wrap bars on it, front and rear leaf spring Jeep with the Wrangler with tons under it, 5.3 and stuff. And we ended up breaking both of them off. But the way it had the ladder bar, not just the upper bar. It had the, you got some 2 points up to 1 point. And for some reason, when they set it up, you had to jack the Jeep all the way up and bolt it in. And when you sit down, it had a crap load of pressure on it. I don't know why they did it like that. Maybe they know something I don't know. But I've always just run them where at ride height, when they're sitting there, that's neutral. They have no pressure. You can pull bolts in and out relatively easy. Might have to go up and down an inch or two, just depending on how stuff tweaks. But I've never ran that much pressure on it sitting, put that much preload into it. So I don't know. But and that's the same thing I had on my first truck, was the 2 on the axle up to the 1 with the shackle, and it worked good too. But it's a lot to package in there and stuff. And I went over to this single bar up top, and I seem to like it pretty well. I mean, it does the job. It's done it for me so far. Now that I said that, it's probably about to prove me wrong. So, but yeah, I'll get Highland misalignment spacers tonight or something and get them put in there. But yeah, there's that. I'm about to start on pulling these fans off and seeing how I'm gonna go about mounting these and redo some wiring. But just want to show y'all the wrap bar mount, and whenever something else pops up or I get something else completed, I'll pick you up and we'll get another update. Thank y'all. Alrighty guys, well, we got the old white Jeep done. It's been hectic here the past day and a half trying to get this Jeep done and get Jonathan's done for the weekend after next for a AOP. But so yeah, I didn't get to film as much as I really planned on it. But well, I ain't gonna say I didn't get to film, I forgot to. When I get in a moment like that, it's I don't really think about it, and I need to get a little better at that. But anyway, here it is. We got the new fans on here. They fit great. Got bolt there and they all fit around the side. Redone all the wiring on that. I'll show you the wiring here in a second, but I don't know if you can see it or not, but there's the track bar, well, the third link, I guess you'd call it. I know, boogered wells, we ain't painted it. Got some angle iron on it up there, but hey, she does the job. I just drove the Jeep for the first time really with them springs on the rear. I think it's gonna be a little stiff. Might have to end up getting rid of a leaf, or yeah, backing one leaf down, because I put two in it and might have to just go with one. But I'm gonna run it like that this weekend at the Indian Mountain, and then we will see. We'll see how that works out. There's the switches now. Where I did have it all wired to the key switch, now you cut that switch on, you push the button, that's it. That's your key, that's your button. I just had that laying around, that's the only reason I used that. Got to get it cleaned out, but I changed the seat out for that plastic race seat. I don't really care for the plastic race seat that much, but that's what we had laying around. So it's definitely got to be better than the stock one in there, because it was sitting all kinds of funky and everything. So it sits a lot better, feels a lot more comfortable. It's a little more stiff. I mean, it didn't get the cushion of the other one, but it's still, I feel more comfortable in the Jeep. I feel like I got a little more room, sit a little better where I'm supposed to sit. So yeah, that's pretty much it of this video. We'll this week I gotta get the trailer ready, get this stuff loaded up, get some lights on the trailer. When I tore one light off a while back, and then some of y'all know and some of y'all don't, but gooseneck was stolen. Well, I had both trailers stolen 2 or 3 weeks ago, and fortunately ended up getting them back. But they stole the winch off my gooseneck, and they demolished the right rear brake light on the gooseneck. So I got to put lights on it. I hate to drive 3.5 hours with no lights. Probably wouldn't be a good idea. But yeah, I think we're gonna carry the Jeep, and we're gonna take my dad's buggy. It's the only thing really ready that's able to pull the Jeep back if something tears up or anything. So we're gonna take that in the Jeep. I was gonna take the Razor out, but I ain't gonna have time to get it fixed to take it. So the buggy it'll be, he offered it up, and it's going that far off and stuff, and it'd be nice to have something kind of reliable if something happens to this during the race. So but yeah, this will be all of this video, but next video we'll be loaded up, and next Friday we'll be headed to Indian Mountain. We're gonna leave out early that morning. Race starts at 12. After the race there's a poker run. Plan on doing both of them, and then most likely we're gonna load everything up, pack up, and head back that night, just because we have so much to do to get ready for AOP. to get other stuff done. We don't really want to stay till Saturday. The only way we really stay to Saturday is if we end up winning or something like that happens, and the award ceremony Saturday, and we have to stay for it. If we can get it early, we probably will, just because there's so much to do. But thank y'all for watching. I know this video is another video of working on the white Jeep, but hey, next video we'll starting to get some racing action, starting to get some of that stuff in. So Indian Mountain this weekend, the weekend after that we'll be at AOP racing. So there'll be some good racing videos coming up, and I appreciate y'all for watching. It means a lot from all the support and the subscribers and everybody that subscribed and liked and commented. I appreciate it a whole lot. And I'm working on trying to figure out how to make better videos and become more used to it. It's still kind of awkward to video and stuff like that. So, but it all come around and get better the more we do it. So I'm just need to start doing it, and video and everything, and just hold the camera and work instead of working and forgetting about the camera. But so I just something I'll work on. But I appreciate y'all for the ones that have subscribed and watched and through all these crawling stages. We gotta crawl before we walk, before we run. So I appreciate it, and give it a like, subscribe, and leave a comment of something y'all want to see. Any ideas y'all have, we'll try them. So hope y'all have a wonderful day, and thank y'all for watching.